Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Star Trek on the PS4. I'm the Big B82 and this is part 22 of my Discovery era Science Officer. Let's undertake the final mission in the Romulan Mystery, where we now have driven Hakeev back to his last base of defence, his last base here on Breyer 3. So I'm going to howl for the mission and let's get the show on the road.
Starfleet intelligence has completed its analysis of the data you recovered in the Nopata system. There is a 67.47% chance that the Iconians are using the Tal Shiar as a way to influence the Romulan Star Empire, and that their persecution of the Remans is directly related to this. Command is considering lending assistance to Obasek and his forces, but before we come into direct conflict with the Romulans, we want to try a more discreet approach. The data indicates that Hakeev is operating out of the Breyer system. Long-range sensor scans indicate that there may be a major Tal Shiar installation there. We want you to infiltrate this system, apprehend Hakeev, and destroy the Tal Shiar's base. Hakeev must not escape. He may be the only person who knows how extensive the Iconian influence in Romulan space is. I have new missions for you.
So let's accept, and then let's again cut it to cord. So I'm going to cut my captain's log. So captain's log Stardate 86273.53. We have located Hakeev's base. We must put a stop to his war with the Remans and end his alliance with the Iconians. End of log. So not much has changed, and we of course got promoted at the end of the last mission. So we are a Vice Admiral upper half, sorry, which that means we've got 2 pips on our collar.
We have arrived in the Breyer system. Preliminary scans show automated defenses and a handful of Romulan ships, most likely Tal Shiar vessels. If we're going to reach that planet and beam down safely, we'll have to breach the Romulan defenses. The weapons platforms are probably short range, but we must disable the satellites and any enemy ships in orbit, or any away team that we send to the planet will be in immediate danger. Tactically, it would be wise to draw off the ships and engage them separately from the fixed defenses. The Zedenia is prepared to assist you in the attack when you are ready.
Enemy vessel, you are in Romulan space. Leave immediately, or you will be destroyed.
Okay. Oh, I love this. Ow. Those bloody... Damn. I've seen what the level 2 Tarkin's Rift looks like. Now I know.
Long-range sensors show that Tal Shiar reinforcements are closing on this location. We must be swift. The Tal Shiar base is mobilizing. We need to hurry if we're going to have any chance to find Hakeev and his Iconian connections. I'll meet you on the surface.
Okay, let's break down. So first off, welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you. I appreciate it.
We have a problem. The Tal Shiar are trying to jam transporters, and particle leakage from the strange technology here is affecting our targeting sensors. My scientists can't identify the type of particles yet, but several of my troops are reporting in from different locations. Transporters are being diverted. You're on your own for the moment. My scans show that the Tal Shiar have secured some areas of this base with force fields. You'll have to disable them or find ways around them. Hakeev will be somewhere well defended, but we have him cornered now.
So, I'm having some trouble getting through all the interference. Away teams and members are reporting it from all over. I tried to keep in contact, and we've organised the beachhead teams where possible. Once a team assembles, they may be able to use site-to-site transport to provide you with reinforcements. Anyway, before I was really interrupted by things, so first off, thank you to all the new subscribers, and I'll apologise to the person who was commenting on part 10 of this series, who was trying to ask for help with the Doomsday weapon. I have replied. I hope you managed to defeat the Doomsday weapon. It's not an easy foe to fight, and it does take a knack, and can get very annoying. I can understand your pain. Looks like the Tal Shiar are using force fields and construction supplies to choke off access points. They must have detected us in orbit, and they put the base on emergency lockdown. Our orbital scans show that there's a lot of these buildings with catwalks and balconies. You may be able to use those to get over some of the walls and barricades. Some of our tactical teams made it into the surface beachhead equipment. We may be able to use support. We may be able to get support from Romulan ships. We'll be here soon though, and we'll have to raise Phobos' shields, and we'll be able to use transporters. Good luck, Admiral. Yeah, so I understand it is a pain in the arse. I do hope that you managed to defeat it. That's the first charge, so I've downloaded virtual markers on your HUD that will show you the where to place additional charges. That's that. Blue for Federation, green for Romulan, and I'm sure it's red for Klingon, and purple for Jem'Hadar if they ever bother to come back here and redo this. So, Romulans are massing reserves in multiple locations around the base. The Phobos is in synchronous orbit, Captain. We can provide fire support if you supply target coordinates. So my plans going forward, I thought I would do it in a video. I was going to do a video talk about my plans, but I do have don't fuck with science, sunshine. Don't fuck with science. That's an engineering one to be able to bring that down. Not supposed to be over here yet. I'm ahead of myself. Excuse me. You fools. So my plans are that I am going to cover Cyberpunk. Been waiting for Cyberpunk for ages, and I want to play that game. So I've already got plans on what character I'm going to use. So against the mold. Hakeev is in a promenade outside of a building southwest of your location, but you're separated from him by one of those force fields. There's an access gate on the walkway, but you'll need to disable the force field. If you can create a massive power draw from one of the other large facilities, it should temporarily disrupt the field. If you can get back to the rooftops, it will give you a better vantage point. So it's where I went before. And these guys are going to start shooting at me. No, not yet. Hakeev is reinforced section of the base. You need to access chip or the doors won't open. We were reading forward observer team in the highest building in your area. An officer with access to this chip should be able to break into part of this base. Okay, we'll go up. That's essentially what they're saying. Everyone, you're dismissed. You should be able to use the officer's ID chip to bypass the security lock on the access gate in front of the central plaza. Hakeev is directing defensive operations from there. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I can't quite figure out how I'm going to go about it, but I am going to do Cyberpunk. Got a lot to cover really. Cyberpunk will probably take over from the Romulan because I'm nearing the end of that, so. We have a problem up here, Admiral. Over the past few minutes, the ship has started to suffer a series of cascade system failures. Nothing serious yet, but it looks like we're being hit by an Iconian virus. We'll purge the computer memory and restore from archives, but it will take some time and we'll continue to have system problems until the work is complete. Even if it works, Hakeev can simply send another virus our way. We need you to find a way to destroy the Iconian transmitter before the Phobos will be secure, sir.
None of this matters. We just need to open the gate, bring the Iconians here, and it will be over.
That was Taurus's plan, too. And you saw how that ended for her.
We finally have the opportunity. Victory is within our grasp.
You call this victory? It's over. This is done. You're done.
No! We can still finish.
See, that's taking no shit.
You're the cause of all of this! You don't even understand what you walked into. You're too late to stop it. A lowly being, such as yourself, cannot even recognize the true power the Iconians represent. And that any future will depend on a place in their regime. All you've done is arrive in time for the end of existence as you know it.
Fool, I can call as many reinforcements as I need.
Not now. My ship has put an interference field around this plaza. It's over.
Taking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
You think you've stopped me? The Iconians already know. They know everything. They'll be here soon. And nothing you've done will make a difference. It's not over. It's over for you.
What the fuck? Okay.
The road to Reman independence will be long and bloody, but this is a significant step. While I do not seek your approval of my methods, the crossing of our paths has been fortuitous. It's a pity you cannot aid us further in our liberation. You have my respect, and the respect of my crew. If in the future we encounter one another again as allies, I would find this gratifying. I must return to the Zedinia. I recommend you finish what you came to do, and leave quickly.
Relocated to the Iconian computer system. They're in a research room near the courtyard, just back from where you came. Okay. That was weird. So we have the coordinates, but we can't bring you up until that gate is destroyed. We're still getting strange interference. We are prepared to destroy the large Iconian gateway with an orbital bombardment. We'll target the warhead yield, but you should be able to get in the area to get from the blast. First, let's go and do our scientific mission, which is Iconian interface will be used to interact with the Iconian virus. Okay. You may fire when ready, Commander. Quantum torpedo sounds, but photon torpedoes. Makes perfect sense.
Sheila is here with her flagship. I'm trying to hold her off, but the Zedenia is no match for a ship of that class. You'd better return to your vessel quickly.
Okay, I'll come and save your ass. I'm feeling in a generous giving mood.
Enemies of the Romulan people, this insurrection will not stand. Your hostile actions against a Romulan colony world are acts of war. Surrender now, and you and your crews will be treated fairly as prisoners.
We have our work cut out for us. I will assist you. After all, we face a common foe. My ship is disabled. You will finish.
You don't want to be fucking around with the fucking particle shit I'm firing out.
This is your last chance to surrender. The full force of this dreadnought will be turned against any who persist in this foolish rebellion. And you will face the full might of the Romulan Star Empire.
Sensors are reading a gate opening. There's a ship coming through. Can't get a sensor lock on it. They're taking the Leoval in tow. They're heading back through the gate.
Did Sheila just escape, or was she kidnapped against her will? Regardless, this gate is deep in Romulan space. It's too risky to leave it to the Tal Shiar control, even with Hakeev and the Emperor's gone. if that was another Iconian gateway that explains how they moved entire fleets. We have to get out of Romulan space and Starfleet command. The Romulan threat may be over for now, but it looks like a bigger threat is looming in the horizon. My science officer is the understatement of the century.
Starfleet will continue the search for Seela's vessel, but as of right now, we have no idea where the Iconians took her, or if she went willingly. I find this turn of events disturbing. Seela's absence will throw the Romulan Star Empire into even greater chaos. We have found that the Romulans are at their most dangerous when their backs are against the wall. Like wounded Salot cats, they will strike out at anyone in reach, and the Federation may bear the brunt of their fury. The return of the Iconians could change everything.
Let's get a tractor beam mine.
I have new missions for you.
Congratulations, Admiral.
The Iconians' presence threatens the Federation.
I agree. The Iconians are a cause for concern. Their motives are still unknown to us, as are their plans for the Quadrant. What we do know is that they desire chaos. Many of the problems we currently face can be directly traced back to their machinations. If they had not antagonized the Undine, would we now be at war with the Klingon Empire? It may be that they want the powers of the Quadrant so fractured that we will not be able to unite against them. We cannot allow that to happen. I have new missions for you. The Federation has offered the Reman Resistance humanitarian aid, and we are working with them to find diplomatic solutions to their disputes with the Romulans. Obasek has asked to speak with you. You can meet his ship in the Hakona system. And once again, please accept my congratulations on a job well done. I have new missions.
Thank you, Admiral. Oops. Did I just... Idiots. Now a few ranks up.
I fight for my people. We will be free.
Why have you returned to the vault?
Our base in the Dara system was heavily damaged by the Tal Shiar. We have reactivated the vault, and we will continue to rebuild it. A place that was once used to create weapons of war will now be a home, where all are welcome. We will be free.
What about the Romulan refugees who live in the vault?
I have no quarrel with them. My people fought for freedom and for peace. We can learn to live with the Romulans if they will learn to live with us. We will be free.
Do you know what happened to Seela?
I do not. I know the Romulan military is searching for her, but there have been no indications of where the demons took her, or what their plans for her are. We will be free.
Do you think Seela was working with the Iconians?
My instincts tell me no, but I have no proof. Seela was at odds with the Tal Shiar. I do not think it would have been so if they served the same master. We will be free.
What are the Romulans doing now that Seela has disappeared?
The petty arguments and plays for power Seela crushed have begun anew. There are dozens who wish to rule the Empire. It will take some time before a new leader arises. Until then, much blood will be shed. We will be free.
We don't have a resistance. I don't know why we have to ask that one. So, what will you do now?
My people are free, but there is much more to do. The Romulans hate and fear us, and we do not have a planet to call our own. I do not think our fight is over. We will be free.
I don't have any more questions.
Farewell, my friend. I would welcome the chance to fight by your side again.
Captain, number 6 transported something for you to the Phobos. He says that he wanted to give you something to remind you of of old friends and new beginnings. He's taken the liberty of having it moved to the crew lounge. You can see it there. Well, we can't actually see it there because we don't have access to it unless we change over to a Voyager bridge, which I might actually do because the Voyager bridge actually works. Tells me how that works, you know. It's their call, not mine. What are we doing? More. Quick chance, or let's get some weapon application, some secret severity with our weapons. Right. That is, thus is the end of the Romulan mystery and this part. When we return, we will be heading to Deep Space Nine.
Commander Sarish Minna of Deep Space Nine has requested your assistance with a delicate matter involving Cardassia and Bajor. Yes, that one.
We'll be heading to Deep Space Nine to start the Cardassian struggle. Until then, please subscribe. Comments are welcome and appreciated, and I will. Of course, please subscribe, and I will see you in parts 23 when we begin the Cardassian struggle. Until then, ciao for now, and live long and prosper.